Hey everyone! Welcome to the Bold and Beautiful 24. I'm Alessio, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Bold and Beautiful, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Luna incites Bill's fury, leading to a confrontation between Sheila and Lee. At Bill's residence, Luna regains her composure and engages in a dispute with him on the decision to undergo an abortion. He instructs her to act appropriately for once in her existence. Terminate the pregnancy. Bill doubts the authenticity of the positive result and forcibly removes her from the room to conduct another test. Or many. Luna Bill bed and breakfast. Will Katie provide additional poor guidance? In Forrester's primary office, Will paces anxiously, contemplating the possibility of Luna's pregnancy. He is incapable of fulfilling the role of a father. Katie attempts to soothe him, however he proceeds to shatter Electra's heart. As anticipated, he believes she would never regain trust in him. Katie reinforces the erroneous counsel she previously provided to her son by suggesting it may all be fabricated. He need not communicate anything to Electra. Will, resolute, pledges to disclose all to her this evening. Will crew Katie bed and breakfast. In her guest house, resembling the one inhabited by Ridge and Taylor, Electra prepares a romantic dinner for two. Eric enters, and she informs her great-uncle that it is a significant evening for her and Will. Oh, Electra, you are entirely unaware. Will we witness a resurgence of the former Sheila? At Il Giardino, Lee is updating Sheila on information she is already aware of. Luna deceived Will into engaging in sexual intercourse with her. Bill forcibly removed her, and Katie pledged to exact retribution. Sheila cannot conceal her elation when Lee informs her that Luna is expecting. Enraged, Lee comprehends that Sheila was aware of Luna's actions and concealed this information from her. Sheila Lee bed and breakfast. Following Lee's reprimand, Sheila reassures her that if Luna is indeed pregnant with his son's child, Bill will prefer the baby not to be born in prison. Lee is not astonished by Sheila's perspective, she inherited her eccentricity from her. Sheila expresses her aversion to the term, however, she will permit its use on this occasion. She concedes that she cannot conceive of a more effective means of evasion than a Spencer offspring. Who is Deke Sharp? The concluding sequences. Upon returning to Bill's, he gazes in shock at an entire array of positive pregnancy tests. Luna, having recovered dominance, revels in her triumph. He casts her a venomous glance as she elaborates on the great life she and Will are providing for their baby. Spencer asserts her sanity. Will not marry her. He despises her. Luna Bill bed and breakfast. Luna is confident that Bill's son will eventually reconcile because to the presence of the baby. Bill questions his paternity. Luna asserts that Will love both the baby and her. Bill asserts that his son harbors affection just for one woman, Spencer-Forrester. As Luna asserts that Will is the father, Bill revisits her decision to undergo an abortion. Emphasizing that Will has no interest in her, Bill reminds Luna of his previous assistance, presenting this as an opportunity for her to reciprocate. Release my son. Restore Will's life and his future with Electra. Ted King's homage to Robert Redford. At Forrester, Katie persists in attempting to dissuade Will from informing Electra. Nevertheless, when he maintains that it is the appropriate course of action, she expresses remorse for impeding him. Her sole desire was to ensure his safety. Will is aware that he will shatter his girlfriend's heart. Katie, weeping, embraces him. Will crew Katie bed and breakfast. Will comes at Electra's guest house appearing despondent. She presents herself with an air of optimism and inquires about his well-being. They articulate their affection, and she exclaims about her fortune in having him exclusively. She specifically highlights his integrity, elaborating on his qualities and pledging that nothing and no one will jeopardize their future. Will desires it as well, but becomes emotional as he states, however, an incident occurred. Information that need your attention. Luna's pregnancy manipulation, William prepares for adverse news. On Friday, September 19th, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Luna Nozawa will attempt to extricate herself from difficulties due to her pregnancy, while Will Spencer will get ready to disclose unfavorable news. Additionally, Spencer-Forrester is poised to unveil a romantic surprise. Luna Nozawa's fabricated pregnancy. Luna is being rather cunning, anticipating that this pregnancy will prevent her from incarceration. While some were appalled by her positive pregnancy test, Luna's laughing signified her elation. Ultimately, she may evade any consequences due to her association with a Spencer. Is she overwhelmed? Spencer prepares. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that Will's mother, Katie Logan, provided him with an encouraging discourse following the revelation of the baby news. She informed her son that the entire family endorses him and assured him that they would conduct their own tests to ensure that Luna did not employ any deceitful tactics against them. Nonetheless, Will continue to experience profound remorse. He must also prepare to eventually inform his friend, Spencer-Forrester. While he navigates these challenges, Elektra will be orchestrating a romantic surprise for him. Elektra informed both Ivy Forrester and Hope Logan about the necklace she crafted for Will, and she is likely to present the jewelry to him in a distinctive manner during an even more significant evening for him. Elektra had anticipated this moment for an extended period. Will Luna's erratic behavior jeopardize it? Read this. The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna's miscarriage incident accuses Elektra following catastrophic confrontation? Sheila Carter Sharp's astonishment. As fans are aware, immediately following the chaotic revelation of the pregnancy, Bill Spencer forcibly removed Luna. Lee Finnegan will likely replace Sheila Carter Sharp. What will her response be to the events that have transpired? Will's remorse, Katie's consolation, Elektra's romantic revelation. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful are available for Friday, September 19, 2025. In the upcoming episode, viewers may anticipate Will Spencer to be overwhelmed by guilt. Concurrently, Spencer-Forrester orchestrates a romantic surprise for her partner. Continue reading to discuss the forthcoming developments in the CBS soap opera. The assertion of Luna Nozawa's pregnancy. We begin with Luna, who has dropped her pregnancy test. They simultaneously discovered that it was affirmative. Despite the widespread horror, Luna continued to clap and laugh throughout. Luna firmly believes that her pregnancy will prevent her incarceration and enable her to become a Spencer, as she has always aspired to be. Read this. Discover the events in the latest episode of BNB. Katie Logan's assurance. After Bill Spencer forcibly removed Luna from Lee Finnegan's apartment, Katie Logan conversed with her son in private. Katie assured Will of his family's unwavering support regardless of the circumstances. Katie stated that they would conduct their own tests to ensure that Luna was not deceiving them. Concurrently, Will recognizes the necessity of finally disclosing the truth to Elektra. The young man intends to proceed tonight, but Elektra may complicate matters. Read this. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Luna's imprisonment approaches, Sheila emerges as her sole salvation. Spencer-Forrester's exceptional evening. On Friday, September 19th, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Will's guilt weighs heavily on him, while Elektra orchestrates a memorable evening. Fans are already aware that Elektra expressed her enthusiasm to both Hope Logan and Ivy Forrester on the jewelry she designed for Will. The young woman likely intends to present Will with that necklace, deliver a speech about the attainment of trust, and may perhaps desire intimacy. If Will lacks love feelings or is unable to conceal his remorse, Elektra may get suspicious. Frequently in soap operas, characters hesitate to confess. It is conceivable that Will perceives tonight as not the appropriate moment. Read this. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, this could ultimately signal the conclusion of Luna. Friday, September 19, 2025. Sheila Carter Sharp will receive updates from Lee at Il Giardino. The physician will notify the waitress that Luna was forcibly taken by Bill. Lee will inform Sheila that Katie and Will are currently in her flat. Upon Lee informing the other grandma of Luna's pregnancy test, Sheila will be compelled to choose a decision. What implications does Luna's pregnancy hold for the future of Lee and Sheila? Is it possible for Sheila to lose Deacon Sharp? Will Lee forfeit her medical license? Will Luna be incarcerated? Why is Will not repulsed by Luna? The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that the current narrative lacks coherence. Why is Will not repulsed by Luna? Will Spencer appears to be insufficiently appalled by the revelation that Luna Nozawa is alive. Furthermore, she also perpetrated sexual assault against him. Nevertheless, Will felt sufficiently at ease to attempt locating his assailant at her residence. Moreover, he felt increasingly at ease remaining present upon discovering that Luna was the one who had assaulted him the night of his intoxication. This has led many to question why he is not more fearful and repulsed by Luna. She almost destroyed his life. Undoubtedly, BNB enthusiasts expressed considerable opinions regarding the issue on social media. Several fans remarked, characterizing Luna as having exploited Will somewhat diminishes the gravity of her actions. I would expect him to exhibit greater vocal disdain for her. He did not permit her to make physical contact with him. What are the subsequent steps for Will? Another critic of the show stated, I am entirely certain that Will would be reluctant to utter the R word. However, I am astonished that Katie is not. She is aware of Brooke's experiences with Andy. It is unacceptable, however she is not deserving of the title Mother of the Year. Additionally, there was a remark stating, Katie was not fulfilling her role as a mother when she suggested to let it go. She had to have stated, son, you were assaulted, we are proceeding to the hospital for testing, and we will contact the esteemed Chief Baker to assist us in identifying the perpetrator. Consequently, BNB enthusiasts must watch daily to discover forthcoming developments. Monitor this area for further updates. The tension at Bill Spencer's office had reached a level so thick it could almost be sliced with a knife.